Hello humans and otherwise, I am Addie and welcome to my blind Let's Play of East 9, Monstrum Nox. This is a series I've been playing ever since I first played East 6 back on the PS2. It was the very first time I ever encountered this series, and I really liked the game. I've played every game since. I own every East game there is on Steam, other than 10, since it just came out. The only ones I haven't finished are, out of the ones that are on Steam anyway, are 7, which I do own, 9, which I'm playing now, and 10, which just came out. So, yeah, I decided to just play 9 first, because why not? The order doesn't really matter overall. Lots of difficulties. No, not doing easy. Circle with action games? No, I'll play plenty. Standard difficulty? Probably gonna stick with that one. Recommended for experienced players of the East series, which I definitely am, but I don't want too much difficulty here. Unreasonable difficulty. Needless, mercilessly unbalanced difficulty. An insane bloodbath. Like they just directly tell you it's unreasonable and extremely unbalanced. Yeah, let's just stick with normal. Oh. This 8 and this, what, that's 5, right? I think this is 5? Even the games I've played on other consoles, mainly 1, 2, and 6, I finished them on Steam again, too. I'm sure I'll get to 7 eventually, just not right now.
Good. You've made it out. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine here. I've grown rather accustomed to these walls.
Or is this a prison break? Kind of what it sounds like.
Hurry now. You must leave the prison before the guards catch wind of your escape. I hope that one day we'll meet again. Now go.
Yeah, I didn't even really read the Steam page description for this game. Blind as possible. I just know it's East 9, and I wanted it because I knew I would like it. Because I always like East games. At all! Distant bells ring throughout the night. No one else has got to hear that read. They must have learned your escape. You must hurry. Okay. I mentioned the gameplay is probably going to be just like East 8, and I really like East 8. But it's been a long time since I played that. Several years.
What happened?
No reports received so far. Did a prisoner break out?
That's impossible. You'd have to have a death wish to try to escape this place.
Ah, okay. So I know where to go on the map. Yeah, quests, other events. Alright. Map! Yep. There's gonna be nothing here right now other than run away!
Report! Report!
What's Addie doing in prison?
There's been an escape from the East Wing cell block. We're verifying the inmate number now. Stand by for a follow-up report.
How the hell? Seal all passages leading to and from the East Wing! Quickly!
Yes, sir!
I can get Addie losing all his equipment in this case because, you know, he's in prison. But why his level? How does he lose his level in every game? He's supposed to be at level 3 right now. But I know I had him at a much higher level in the last game. Why did he lose it? Seems to be some sort of underground warehouse. Must be a way to escape through here. Oh, I can save at any time? Well, that's really nice. Okay. Yeah. 200 save slots? Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna be you. And autosaves. 6 autosave slots and 200 save slots. Well, that's nice. A chest.
Treasure chest.
What are you doing, Addie? Speaking? How dare you? You're supposed to be a silent protagonist. Is it like always the base weapon? Short sword? This looks to be standard issue for guards. Best to equip it just in case. Yep. Equip the sword! Danger! Restricted area. Prison guards and staff prohibited from entry by order of the Hieroglyph Knights. The sign says danger, but you might not have a choice if you want to escape. Something feels off about the beast wandering this underground path. What are they? Well, was Auto on anyway. For grotesque forms make them closer to monsters than anything else. Yeah, I see that. These are pretty weird. Okay, lock on. Boost, extra skills, ally behaviors, flash guards. Okay, that's here again. Yeah, same combat as East 8, looks like. But I really like East 8, so that works well for me. Spiky-tailed rat. Bro's gotta fight everything. Considering how much of a big deal one level makes in the series. Big open room.
Seems I've arrived too late.
Right, something's gonna happen here. Oh, you were the title screen. Who are you? I'm more interested in that than her arm and leg.
Introductions must wait. Just know that your role here is crucial. Forgive me for what I am about to do. But this city needs you.
I'm about to shoot you with a gun. What have you done to me? It feels as though a steel rod has pierced you. The excruciating pain surges throughout your body. You gave me a fancy outfit.
You've assimilated with the curse without so much as a squeal.
A curse? It's a vampire!
Your form deserves a proper name. How about the Crimson King?
Huh. You say
I did.
curse?
Now you must calm yourself and fully embrace it.
Warp to locations. I can warp strike now?
Do you understand your gift? There is no going back now, I'm afraid. The wheels of fate are already turning. Use your power to escape this place. We will meet again, in time. Owen, my name is Aprilis.
Aprilis,
Keep looking, damn it!
But they told us we're not supposed to be down here.
Who cares? We have to find the prisoner.
I have like January-is, February-is, May-is, June-is, July-is. Your pursuers follow closely behind. You must proceed quickly. You got 1 month, you gotta have them all.
Yeah!
Yeah, I can warp strike. I thought I was playing East 9, not Final Fantasy 15. But I like Final Fantasy 15, so that works. I can just summon a sword. Your sword seems to have changed shape to suit your appearance. Gothic sword. Mysterious power surges through your body. Using skills. SP to use. Deal more damage than normal. Recover SP by attacking enemies. Alright. Go skills. Simple enough. I like how it actually shows where you've been on the map with the yellow line. It's nice. It's a lot harder to backtrack that way. You get mixed up in which way you were going.
Crimson Mark! A treasure chest!
You call it out. Crimson Line! Raisins. Just help with recovering your health. Oh, they got healing items back again. I'm used to like earlier games, they don't have healing items, period. The only healing you got is, well, you don't have any. You just gotta hope enemies drop healing items or whatever. You can't inventory any of it, use it later? No! Let's fight everything! Well, that's a big wall that's gonna come up one way or another. Oh, I can double jump. Okay. It looks like that should be a save point, but you can save anywhere, so I don't know. An odd stone disc with a seal carved into it sits in the ground. A soothing energy emanates at your feet. Oh, does this heal me? Yeah. Step on a relief tile to recover HP and status ailments. Oh, if you game over, you'll just start back here. Except for in bosses, we just start right before the boss. Alright, then. I got some nice leeway to things. What's over here? You can hear voices from this direction. You better find another way. Oh. Okay, fine. This is a boss room, if there ever was one. It's always a big circular area. Why can't the bosses show up whenever? They have to be always waiting at a specific spot just for the main character to show up. Can't be like wandering around the area, you know? It's L to evade. Of course, the music's gonna be awesome because this is a new scheme and it always is. Yeah, I already tried that. I wanted to see if I can warp strike. I can. Ah, she was a stun meter too. Yeah, I mentioned a gift gauge too. That I see whenever I use Crimson Line, it drains. Stun it and then just wail on it. And of course, it's the boss, so it's going to take a while. They always do. Dodge in time. Level up. Like, did it die because I reduced its HP to 0, or did it die because I knocked it off of the map, so it died instantly from being out of bounds? So both happen at the same time. Your body is still adapting to your new power. An overwhelming feeling of fatigue envelops you.
There he is!
Uh-oh.
Is that really inmate 217? He looks just like...
Silence! I want that rogue in irons! It's unlikely that he'll make it out of these catacombs in one piece. The aqueduct leads straight to the city. Send a search party as a precaution.
Oh, hey, he's being smart. He might not survive, but just in case he does.
Have you ever had a dream where you weren't you? You were someone else? When I have a dream like that, it makes me wonder, am I really me? Perhaps such a dream is my reality, and my reality is the dream. I discovered the answer during my adventures in Balduc, and the answer was astoundingly simple. They are both equal truths. What is real is defined by what is not. Who one is defined by who one isn't. One must accept these truths if they wish to live and learn and grow. It was in this prison, this cradle, where my dreams and my reality became intertwined. Adol Kristen. An excerpt from Balduc Prison.
Ah, yes. I like how they present these games. Like Adol's journals. That was Adol himself speaking, obviously. Chapter 1, The Monstrums of Balduc. Yeah, the game is called Monstrum Nox. What the hell is a monstrum? Oh, 10 days previously. Okay. Dogi! It's gotta be Dogi.
We finally made it to Balduc, the prison city.
Yep, Dogi!
Word is, it's home to the biggest slammer in the Roman territories.
Got to using the same voice actors, too.
Even from out here, I can tell the city's huge. Look, Addie, there's a security checkpoint at the gates.
Maybe something's wrong.
We just got here, Addie. Can't you go 5 minutes without leaping into trouble?
No, this is what Adol does. You know he gets into trouble. He gets shipwrecked all the freaking time. That's his trouble.
Anyway, it'd be nice to catch some shut-eye in an actual bed for once.
Does it look like he got shipwrecked this time, though? And considering you can load your save data from East 8, it looks like this game takes place after 8. Is this the most recent game in the timeline? I think it might be, actually.
They say the garrison runs a tight ship throughout the city. What with the prison?
You know, the series goes all over the place in terms of where it takes place in the timeline.
Well, let's go see what's going on.
But yeah, if this is the latest game in the timeline, I like that.
How long is this going to take?
Oh, I'm beat. I was hoping to unwind at the inn tonight.
But games really reference each other, so... Intense man.
Who are you? Are you travelers? If you want to get into Balduc, we'll need to inspect your things.
Security looks tight here. Did something happen?
Huh. Guess you could say that. Some hoodlums calling themselves Monstrums have been plaguing Balduc.
Okay, so monstrums are hoodlums. Huh.
Monstrums?
A certain dignitary has recently gone missing. There's no doubt they're behind this. Those damn pests. Blast it all. I've only just been transferred here, too.
Well, not sure if I follow, but it seems like a pretty big deal.
Warden Belger.
What? Are you sure? All right. Detain him.
Wait, what?
Okay, now that doesn't look like a warm welcome to me.
Well, Adol is breaking out of prison, so we're going to find out why he got imprisoned in the first place.
You, with the red hair, you're the adventurer, Adol Kristen, are you not?
That he is. No one else has got hair that red in this series. How do you know my name?
Just received a warrant for your arrest from the capital.
A warrant? For Addie? What for?
I can think of a few reasons.
Yeah, with everything we've been through, it was only a matter of time.
Yeah, Heddle's been through so much crap.
Then you understand. You returned from the cursed Isle of Saren.
Yep.
You were involved with the Atlas Ocean incident.
Was it the Atlas Ocean East 6? The Isle of Saren was definitely East 8. I'm saying 9. This is 9. So yeah, this seems like it is the latest one in the timeline.
And most recently, you were seen in Altago in the aftermath of the ceasefire. You are being arrested on the grounds of your suspicious involvement in these events.
Ah, would you look at that? We're bona fide celebrities.
Yeah, they are referencing other games now. Ha!
It'll be easier on all of us if you come quietly with me to the prison.
Warden Belger.
Oh, Shadowlard. You caught me at a bad time. It's just in the middle of an arrest.
If it was this man here, allow me to take him in myself.
Oh? But weren't you on patrol?
Yes. However, we've just received word that Monstrums were sighted in the main square.
Monstrums, you say?
You don't sound happy?
Those must be the guys he was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
That's right. I was to report any Monstrum activity directly to you.
Should have just said so from the start.
My apologies. Shall I take it from here?
Of course. I know you'll keep a close eye on him. I leave him to you, Shadowlard. Troops, fall in! The primary garrison will shift their priorities to capturing the Monstrums. Today will be the day those pests will finally go where they belong. Balduke Prison. The one who captures them will receive a sizable bonus.
Incentive! There you go.
Yes, sir!
They run away in slow motion.
Now then, Mr. Adel Kristen.
What are Monstrums?
Unfortunately, I'm not obligated to give you that answer.
No, I suppose not.
I am Shadowlard, Master and Commander of the Glean Hieroglyph Knights.
Leon? That's how you're gonna pronounce that? Okay.
Hieroglyph Knights? So, you must be part of the Hieroglyph Church. Why are you working with the Roman Empire?
Yeah, they kind of reminded me of Templars as soon as I saw them. And they're working with the church? Yeah, they're Templars.
We operate in tandem for the sake of maintaining the order here in Balduke. Warden Belger is the one in charge of the garrison here.
Church Knights.
As his title suggests, he is also the warden of Balduke Prison.
Clearly.
He will be the one to decide your fate. You will cooperate, one way or another.
Adel isn't really doing much to cooperate. I mean, that's not his kind of thing. He just does what he wants.
Adel! He's so fast.
You are Dogi the Wall Crusher, are you not?
Oh, yeah.
I give you 30 points. You fail.
But how is he, well, Adel should have all of his great equipment right now, since this is before he would go into prison to lose it all. Unless he just inexplicably doesn't have it for some reason. And his level is low for some unknown reason. There's absolutely no reason whatsoever he suddenly loses all of his stuff. Because like in East 3, he didn't lose all of his stuff, he just simply didn't have it for some reason. He didn't shipwreck or anything. But his level disappears, and his equipment disappears for absolutely no reason.
What are you on about?
Unlike Adel, you aren't wanted yet by the Roman Empire. And now, I can see why. You should be grateful I'm not taking you in, too.
You son of a...
Don't, Dogi.
Adel.
As for you, 85 points. Collected even under duress. Just as expected.
What's this point total thing? You trying to get a high score for something? I like consistency in games. If I got a high level in equipment from the previous game, explain where it went in the next one. At least they do explain the equipment sometimes. You know, he shipwrecks, so he loses all of his stuff. It's almost like a running joke with the series. Am I inside the prison?
So, you're finally awake, 217?
Yep. So, you're finally awake. You're trying to cross the border, same as us. 217?
Right. Inmates don't go by their names here. Instead, they're given numbers. Yours is 217. You better get used to it.
And you can open the lock with your mind.
Don't get too excited. You've just woken up in time for dinner. Come on, let's go. And no funny business, all right?
Balduc Prison Halls.
Balduc Prison used to be a fortress. That's why it's got a complex layout. It's not just a soldier stationed here, but also the Roman army and the Hieroglyph Knights.
Well, a lot of people are here.
You might as well give up any hope of escaping.
Oh, we know he does escape. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. As long as you understand.
A lot of dialogue choices here. Not that I'm going to complain. I like it.
Listen, there are other inmates here, but speaking to each other is forbidden.
Well, that's a restriction right there.
Each of you have assigned seats. Yours is over there.
Just over there, vaguely that direction. I'm not going to actually point out where that seat is.
Please, I beg you.
Shut it and give me the food. I ain't about to go slave away in the mines on an empty stomach.
It looks like you have a tray in front of you, though. You just want his too, I guess?
Come on, help a guy out, will you?
I mean, I know the feeling.
That gives me just as much reason to eat as you.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
Ah.
Why, you slippery little...
Oh, I don't want to knock over my cup, but because it'll spill my drink all over the place. But if I drop my spoon, I'll like drop it on the tray or something. I want to be able to eat with it afterwards. Drop your spoon on the floor. Oh, that doesn't that at all. Now you gotta clean it.
What was that?
What's going on over here?
Inmates 163 and 212. You two again?
Nah, I'm sorry.
Relax, gentlemen. We were just having a little chat.
Says the instigator.
Huh? 163. Where's your fork?
My what?
Your fork. Where is it? God help you if I find out you're stealing cutlery.
The hell are you talking about? It's here on the table. I swear it was just here. Where'd it go?
He doesn't seem like he's lying, actually.
Sure it was. All right, come on, 163. Time for a body search.
He legitimately seemed confused.
No. Wait. I haven't eaten anything yet. Ugh. You little shit. This was your doing, wasn't it?
He's got shackles on his arms, too. I must have slipped.
Dirty liar. Mark my words. I'll remember this.
Pop up on screen. Inmate 163 will remember this. Like I'm playing a Telltale game.
Take a left here. As I mentioned earlier, this prison used to be a fortress.
Yeah.
Even the knights and us guards aren't familiar with some of the older underground sectors. Forget about being found if you get lost. May as well call it your tomb. Anyway, it hasn't even been a day, and you're already rocking the boat, 217. I'd recommend not making an enemy out of 163.
Too late for that.
I heard you were going to be trouble, but still.
I'm sorry.
It's just my luck. You can make it up to me by not trying anything else during my shift.
I'll try it during someone else's shift then.
And especially not with her.
Her? Who's her?
Pardon me, ma'am. I've brought the inmate you requested.
You're late. Preposterously late. What are you waiting for? Get in here!
You will do as you are instructed. You're going to be asked some questions. I hope your answers are adequate for your sake.
Well, it depends on what those questions are.
State your inmate ID.
217.
So, you're the one I've been hearing so much about.
We're just gonna be honest here. That's what they expect anyway. We're in prison, let's not instigate anything with the people who run the place.
I didn't think you would be so flimsy looking.
He's tougher than he looks.
From one who calls himself an adventurer, I was expecting someone more robust.
No, that's Doki. I can actually see that too. I get that a lot.
You will speak only when I permit you to.
But there was a text box. I had to speak.
For the past 7 years, you have been engaging in adventures.
7 years, but this is the 9th game. But East 1 and 2 take place literally back to back, so that could be considered one adventure. So then that would be one adventure per year. Okay, so that does account for 7.
You seem to have a habit of getting involved in remarkable phenomena.
So yeah, this would be the latest game in the timeline for sure. Huh.
These events have been withheld from the public, but delusions can only explain so much. Magic, the Eldine, alchemy, primordials.
Yeah, all sounds familiar.
Preposterous, indeed.
I mean, there will be one. I didn't play 7, so I don't even know what that one's about. So if they mention 7, I won't even recognize it.
If you ask me, I'd say the rumors about you are quite inflated. Now, you will answer my questions truthfully and without reluctance. Do you understand?
No, I'm gonna hesitate.
No.
There. I hesitated to respond to your question.
There's nothing more preposterous than wasted words and time.
Yeah, games love to waste time. This one hasn't done it yet, but I hope it doesn't.
First question, inmate 217. It seems that shipwrecks are a common occurrence for you.
They actually brought it up.
Even sailors and fishermen don't experience a fraction of the accidents you've been in. Some claim you instigated these incidents. What do you say to those accusations?
No, he doesn't instigate them. But remember the shipwreck gag? They really run with it in the Neptunia series. There's a character called Falcom, because she's named after the company that makes this. And the whole joke with her is that she can't go anywhere on a ship because she gets shipwrecked every single time, because she's supposed to represent Addie. I'm not doing it on purpose.
Fortunately for you, no clear motives have been discerned given the circumstances. However, I won't dismiss the possibility that you were conspiring with the crew members.
Got any evidence for that?
You've even happened upon legendary weapons and artifacts.
Yeah, he does have a habit of that.
But somehow you always lose them afterward. Another fraudulent scheme, perhaps?
I like how they're actually mentioning this stuff. You get shipwrecked all the time, you find all this great equipment, and you always lose it all the time, too.
Your antics are a detriment to the national interests of our Roman territories.
She continued to interrogate you like this for several more hours. When you were finally released, it was already well into the night. After eating in the cafeteria alone, you returned to solitary confinement in your cell. Yeah, solitary, that's a bit much. I mean, it is at all, but... There appears to be something in your clothes. You rifle through them to check. Oh. A fork, huh? This looks like inmate 163's missing fork. Must have ended up in your clothes at some point during that altercation. But there was really no time for it to end up there, so I don't know. It'll be in trouble if someone spots it. You should find a place to hide it. Yeah, probably. It seems to be a pretty complex lock, despite its apparent age. You should be able to open it up with a tool, but you can't break out without a plan first. Well, we've got a tool. It's called a fork. Nothing else to examine. The fork should be hidden enough, tucked behind the bed. Hide the fork? Yeah. Hide the fork behind the bed. I didn't see anywhere else to hide it.
This is you. Come on, in you go. I'll check on you later.
It seems I have a neighbor.
Nice to meet you, neighbor.
It's a shame I can't shake your hand. Could you come a little bit closer to the wall? Wouldn't want the guards hearing us speaking to each other now, would we?
Nope. It's the guy from the intro, though.
Listlessness nearly got the better of me after not having someone to talk with for so long. You don't mind, do you?
Not at all. I was bored myself.
I figured as much, seeing as you appear to be keeping yourself busy in there. Please excuse my curiosity.
I would really be bored stuck inside a prison cell. There's literally nothing to do. That's the point. But, yeah.
Anyway, my crime was, well, I suppose you could call it fraud. How about you?
Apparently I'm a habitual liar.
A veritable criminal is amongst us. I believe I understand now. Are you here on false charges? In the past, the names and crimes of prisoners were publicly posted. But about 5 years ago, those postings were suddenly discontinued. Possibly because there's so many of us now. But something tells me there's more to it.
Corruption!
Wait. Quiet.
You're the one talking. Addie literally hasn't said a word. His mouth has moved, but no words have come out.
I must have lost track of time. It seems they're doing their rounds now.
And your voice just got a lot louder.
The guards patrol on a strict schedule.
Now it's quiet again. The voice acting seems to be all over the place, like during the intro, when it was reading like an excerpt from Addie's journal. Some of it seemed to echo, some of it seemed to not. The voice acting seems to be just all over the place in this game so far.
Don't do anything that'll get you caught during patrol hours. Now then, mornings come early here. Best that you get some rest.
I mean, the voices themselves are fine, just the effects on them are extremely inconsistent. You were interrogated for several more days. It began the moment the sun rose with no rest until the sun had long set. And it continued like this, day after day.
That's all I need to hear about the Canaan Islands. The ancient machine that controls the weather. The Ark of Napishtim.
Yeah. First ES game I ever played.
I find it difficult to believe that a thing out of a children's fairy tale actually exists.
Well, it most certainly did exist, yeah.
But your testimony doesn't conflict with any of the Navy's reports so far.
Maybe it's because I'm not lying.
Though I find it difficult to believe, the reports do not lie. And I admit you have been cooperative these past few days. Is that what you hoped I would say? Lies or truth, there's no doubt your so-called adventures have major repercussions.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that.
And you're still suspected of being a spy in the Imperial territories.
How can I prove my innocence?
That's not my problem.
No, not really. I'll give you that.
Anyone would have a hard time believing these stories. I don't even know why I'm the one who has to do this. Guard!
Yes, ma'am.
Hand inmate 217 over to the Empire to be tried for his other crimes. Take him and go.
It's like...
So they're sending you off? Just like that?
Got jailed out of nowhere. We get powers like Final Fantasy 15. Being interrogated like Persona 5. This is very familiar to many games I've played. What do you think I should do?
I figured you'd already know. There's a rumor about this place. At the end of that corridor, there's a sector where even guards are forbidden. Supposedly, there's a hidden passage there, built when the prison was still a fortress. An emergency escape route, I imagine.
Very interesting.
I thought you'd say that. It's possible it leads out of the prison, but it's a labyrinth down there.
Oh, Labyrinth Zone. That's never fun. Maybe Sonic can help me get through it.
There are also rumors of strange creatures prowling the tunnels.
Yeah, I had to fight them on the way out. Of course, this is before that happened. This isn't a typical prison, is it?
Not in the slightest. Rumors like this are the tip of the iceberg. We've only just met, but I already know you're not one to accept fate lying down.
Hey, look who it is.
I'm sure you'd have gone anyway, with or without my help. After all, you already possess something to pick the lock with, don't you?
So it was you. How do you know that?
I have my ways.
You were the one that gave it to me. You press a single prong of the fork against the floor until it bends. You shave it into a lockpick to unlock the cell, a trick you learned from Dogi.
Good. You've made it out. That was a pretty neat trick with the fork.
It was you all along.
I knew you would figure it out. I appreciate what you did in the mess hall.
But when did you have time to put the fork in there? You weren't really near him. It was on the other side of the table. Adol would have noticed. You can come with me.
I appreciate the offer, but I'd only just slow you down. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine here. I've grown rather accustomed to these walls. Hurry now. You must leave the prison before the guards catch wind of your escape.
And
hope that one day we'll meet again.
And that's the moment he gets away. Or the game starts. And now we're caught up. Thankfully no one spotted him down here. Back to normal again. Yeah, he is. Mysterious power from the curse seems to have disappeared.
He's not here!
Sweep the area near the canal again. He can't have gotten far.
And then all the knights pull out brooms and start sweeping the area clean of dust.
Can we be certain he's here? He couldn't have made it through the aqueduct.
It's a direct order from Master Shadowlord himself. We're to take extra precautions with this one. So keep it to yourself and resume your search before I have you locked up too.
Yes, sir!
Too risky to linger. I need to find somewhere to hide. It's oddly shaped Notre Dame. By one tower being lower than the other one instead of them being evened out.
How are the security fortifications in the agricultural district and the main gates?
They're in place, sir.
Good. Not a single rat gets through. Understood?
Yes, sir!
They're not going to let any rat soup. They will let Ed all through because he is not a rat. But instead of going to that point, I'm going to have to stop right here because it's been that time. So we're going to find a place to hide next time. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.